everybody. As promised, I said that I would do another review on Single Ladies. This week's episode was called Where There's a Will. And I really think it should have been called Where There's a Will, There's a Sleigh. Yeah, because, I mean, they were stabbing each other in the backs left and right tonight. It was unbelievable. Well, let's see. We can start off with. I took notes. I just wanted to have a direction of how I wanted to do my video, But let's see. Okay, so of course, Naomi made a deal with Malcolm's brother Terrence. Basically, like, a deal that would eliminate Malcolm, receiving any money from his father's will. And Terrence decided to try to break into the home, and it led Malcolm to give him an ultimatum, like, well, if you do this, then I'm just gonna call the police on you, basically. And Terrence was shocked, like, you would really do that to me? And he's like, yeah, like, you're putting us at a greater risk by trying to break into the house to get into the safe. So that's that. I found out who Miss Price is. Miss Price's name is Felicia, and she was giving April a very hard time at work this week. This is her first week at the new record label, and surprisingly, she actually slept with one of her coworkers prior to having her first day at work. And he played her, played her to the left. I guess he wanted to get like shine or whatever from, Felicia. Played her to the left. What else did he do? Oh, and she's like calling her August instead of April. So, she's gonna have a hard time, I guess adjusting to her new job. Rocky meets this really wealthy guy, but she doesn't know anything about him. But the irony is, this guy knows everything about her because he's stalking her. Yes, Rocky has a stalker, and he is like really obsessed with her. He wants to meet. He's been trying to get her to go out to dinner with him, and she keeps, telling him, I just want to be strictly business with you. And he's like, he wants more than that, and he has a lot of money, and she didn't realize, she knew anything about him until, like people were telling her bits and pieces about, like, oh yeah, this is Artie Wyatt. He's this, that, and the third, So like every time she finds out something new about him, she's like basically like in shock and like disappointed, like, dang, like I didn't know that. So well, yeah, she just wants to stay like uh strictly business with him. Then, Keisha's she had a run in with Naomi. Naomi, just basically called her a hoe times three, like hoe cubed. Yeah, hoe cubed. Like she called her a, what did she call her? A jewelry snatching, booty popping video vixen. Yes, honey, because I mean, in season one, there was an issue like where she stole some dude's money or whatever and a watch or whatever. If you follow or if you watch like how I watched it, you saw that in season one, so that comment and statement was relevant. Um. Oh. What was that? Rocky gets Omar to go to some kind of like, I guess, dinner or something like that for, like, I guess, Better Business of Atlanta or something like that. Like, where business investors, people who have own and have businesses get together to, find more investments to invest their money in. So they went to that. And that's where she actually met Artie, and that's where he found out, that she was fronting. I mean, he knew already that she didn't have a boyfriend because he's stalking her. I bet you he probably like put like some cameras or something in her house. Like that would be super crazy. Kind of like how they did on Scandal, where um, Olivia had somebody looking at her from a hidden camera. I'm sure he's probably gonna end up doing that because like he's obsessed with her. Let's see what else. Who else to talk about? Um, so they're introducing new characters into the plot in the storylines, which is good. You know, they have three main meeting points, which is the boutique, the record company, and Malcolm's family estates. Like most of anything dealing with Keisha is like at Malcolm's, his house, his dad's house, or their business. Um, let's see what else did I want to talk about. Mm, I can't remember what's gonna happen next week. I really can't remember. But I really enjoyed this episode this week. I thought it was really kind of, it was good. A lot of things were expected. Oh, how did I forget? At the end of the show, Keisha goes back and they're like meeting at her father, not her father, Malcolm's father's house. And as Keisha gets ready to leave, she realizes that she didn't have her purse. So when she goes to get her purse, she's like immediately distracted by a picture that she sees of Malcolm when he was a younger boy or a young man. And when she sees the pictures, she looks up and she actually sees a picture of Malcolm's father. And then as she pulls the picture out of the bookcase, she sees a picture of Malcolm's father and Naomi. So like, it's not like she's actually lying. But I thought it was kind of ironic, like the way that the picture of Malcolm was, placed in the apartment. Well, not the apartment, I guess the room or the study or whatever. And then his father's picture, just showing like the picture of his father. I think it was kind of like, even though his father died, and I can't really even remember how he died. I think he had a heart attack or something. I don't know if it was just like his father saying like, okay, yeah, I know I married this lady, but I'm not gonna just like give her all of what we've worked hard to put together. Like I think he was just basically saying like family first, son. So yeah, but I think that's really gonna be that issue is gonna just, I think that's gonna escalate into something else. I kind of would like to see them incorporate a little like high crime, like a little like risk, like some guns and hostages and stuff like that. There's kind of like, it's kind of just too like uh monotone. Like it needs a little more action. I mean, and a little more suspense. So I'm hoping, as the season develops, the suspense and the action just like automatically comes in. I know like sometimes when you read creating something, you have to just like scratch everything that you had planned before and just, start from scratch. So I know like we're probably leading up to like a big scandal or something, and I'm sure like the season finale is gonna be like super crazy. But it's just like I just hate like when you first get into like a new sitcom or something or a new series and you have to wait for that drama or that action to like kick in. So I guess it's like what's really killing me right now. But overall I thought the show was good. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's kind of like, oh, Love and Hip Hop was super crazy tonight. Like, I might do a separate video on that and upload it later. But anyway, if you guys want me to do a video on that, like, leave me a message and I'll do so. Look at me talking like I got like 1,000,000 subscribers. Anyway, I'm gonna upload a video probably later for Love and Hip Hop this week because I gotta digest all of that. Like that proposal. Go to Harry, cause honey, I was like, oh, I was even shocked, cause I wasn't expecting that. So I know you was like blown away. But anyway, that's it. So I want to say, have a good night, have a good week. See you next Monday with another review for Single Ladies, season 3. And jealousy is a weak emotion. Be grateful for what God bless you with. Bye.